Ginger Spark, founder of the Mind Power Institute and author of the book Beyond Your Current Reality. Welcome to my pharmacy for mental healing. There must be a reason for you being here, and I'm so thankful and grateful that we have the opportunity to meet and that I'm given the chance to share something very important with you. This pharmacy for mental healing is for people who want to heal their negative emotions, such as anger, fear, guilt, sadness, doubt. It's for people who want to examine and reprogram their attitudes that surface in certain situations that are triggered by some specific events and people, such as the attitude to worry, to hold resentment, or not to forgive. It is for people who want to transform their experiences and no longer want to feel stuck, blocked, hopeless, or paralyzed. Why am I called to share this with you? Well, you see, I experienced all of these blocks in my own life. I actually lived through the harmful effects that they all can produce. And now I really want to help you so that you do not have to go through all the anguish, fear, and confusion I went through, but to help you find your path in a simple, effective, and fast way. Let me tell you something about myself. After my studies, I successfully started my career and held several highly demanding executive positions in 3 of the world's largest corporations. I was action-oriented, hardworking, devoted, inspired, motivated, and I was totally focused on myself and my career. It was not until my 30s when I began raising my own family, 4 kids, a husband, a house, daily chores, my business and career, and that's when things got a little bit more complicated. I began facing my limiting beliefs, some feelings and emotions that I never knew they were there, which generated experience that I did not understand and of course did not enjoy. I went through a lot of anger, confusion, sadness, and fear. And in certain situations, I felt trapped because every time something triggered and challenged my existing way of thinking, I drifted into attitudes that I did not understand and attitudes that did not serve me at all. I had the tendency to worry, the attitude to hold resentment, attitude to have everything under my control, attitude to overgive and deplete myself energetically. Well, it was not until my 40s that I realized the devastating consequences of such feelings, attitudes, and experiences. I now experience these barriers not only mentally, but I had a somatic experience. They had an impact on my body, and in fact a devastating impact on my body. I began losing weight. I did not allow myself many things. I did not give myself permission to take care of myself. I had the tendency to forget about myself and put myself on last place. When I realized that this was so harmful, I was at the point when there was not much lower I could go. I had gone downward and downward and deeper, and now there was not much energy left within me to sustain my own body. I realized that I stood before a turning point. So I had to decide. Do I continue and act like a victim, or do I get to the bottom of this and take responsibility? Well, I decided to get to the bottom of this and stop this negativity and take responsibility. I began reading psychology and personal growth literature. I analyzed, I compared, investigated, talked to people, both professionals and people from my social field, all with the main purpose to give name to all these things, to understand what was happening to me, and really thoroughly understand all of these things that I just experienced. I tried out so many different methodologies and approaches to solve my problems, some of which worked and some which did not exactly deliver the promised results. And through this process of trial and error, through this phase of learning and changing, I created solutions that do work, that do help women find inner peace, inner strength, and improve their lives so that they can move away from negative emotions, negative attitudes, repeated negative behavior, and let go of negative experiences forever. You see, these are some problems that I see many successful women experience. For example, in their relationship, they have the tendency to control their marriage, not to allow, to demonstrate need or neediness toward their partner. They're primarily focused on receiving, not on giving. They want to have it their way no matter what. And in their health, they're not aware how their mind influences their body. You see, our body is a collection of energy and information. And the information we give it by our thoughts are then embodied. So the body you have today is the body that occurs as a result of all the thoughts you had in the past and all the choices you made in the past, the way you acted, behaved, and your attitudes in general. Our thoughts, choices, actions, attitudes, and behavior generate our own experiences, causing us to feel in a certain way. And if these feelings are negative, they have a negative impact on our body. For example, in the area of career and business, many women fear to try out new things. They fear that they might fail, and some even fear that they might succeed. So they don't give themselves permission to even start. There's a lack of clarity toward their goal. They experience anger when something does not go their way, as well as doubt, procrastination, and confusion. The costs of these problems are enormous. These problems ruin our relationships. They make the relationship unstable, hurtful, difficult to repair. We might find ourselves facing a divorce with our husband, or our kids are under stress because of this situation, and the whole family atmosphere is polluted with bad feelings and emotions. The tension, the stress, anxiety, it all impacts our health and well-being. It causes us to lose our peace and good night's sleep. We have very little concentration to invest in our business or career, little or no energy to devote on issues that are really important, that matter, that bring us money and financial success. Instead, we lose our energy on trivial things that appear to be most important at that moment. And we're not able to let go and change this. It might even take us days to become peaceful again. All of this is charged on our account in the negative sense. And the interesting thing is that we're not aware about it until it's too late. Our health, our well-being, our relationship, our career, they all drift into a crisis. And oftentimes we notice it much too late. So what is most important is that we sip from the poison we create within ourselves, believing that this is the right approach and this is the solution to our problems. Research shows that when angry, for example, the adrenal glands produce stress hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. The results are increased heart rate, your heart beats faster, your blood pressure rises, and your skin becomes hot and red. At this moment, your mind is sharpened and focused, yes, but when your anger is unmanaged, which means that you hold on to it longer than necessary, well then, we might begin to experience long-term health problems such as digestion problems, headaches, bad sleep, anxiety, and depression. Anger and other negative emotions can also weaken our immune system. Or the attitude to worry can also damage our health. It can affect our appetite, cause us to adopt unhealthy habits like overeating or undereating, smoking or drinking alcohol, therefore negative habits which affect our whole lifestyle. So that is why I created this pharmacy for mental healing. It contains meditations related to negative emotions such as fear and anger, meditations related to negative attitudes such as the attitude to worry, holding on to resentment, and lack of forgiveness. It also contains meditations related to unpleasant experiences, such as the experience of physical pain, the approach to eating and attaining your ideal weight, as well as the habit of smoking. These meditations are very simple to follow. They're 10-minute meditations with background music where the certain topic is explored from different perspectives, all with the purpose and the aim to raise your level of awareness and understanding about the problem, and to try to see the whole issue in a larger context and from a different point of view. To make us realize that this problem, even though it seems unsolvable at that moment, like we have a dead end, or that there's no way out of this situation, that there is a solution to this problem. And it all starts with feeding our mind with positive thoughts, positive statements, and beliefs. The sooner that we become aware about this, the better. My intention is to help you find your inner strength and reprogram your existing way of thinking so that you let go of all this negativity and come back to your true nature, to your true identity, which is pure love, pure openness, and unlimited possibilities. This pharmacy for mental healing is for you. If you want to raise your awareness about your feelings, your attitudes, and your experiences. If you want to gain access to effective tools and practices that will challenge and reprogram your existing way of thinking, and finally gain control and conquer your negative feelings, attitudes, and experiences. The meditations will also help you acquire wisdom, and they will allow you to see the problem from different perspectives. You will find that there are so many different possibilities and solutions to your problem, and you'll be able to come to the solution on your very own creative way. These meditations are here to help you rise above the cloud of confusion and reach a field which is full of potential, full of possibilities and perspective. I had the privilege to share this meditation with hundreds of women just like you, and I received their feedback about how these meditations helped them. They tell me, for example, that they no longer get caught up in negative feelings and negative emotions like before. They tell me that the longer they listen to them, the more that they raise their level of awareness about the problem. So, by listening to these meditations, you can reprogram your existing way of thinking, your existing beliefs, and from this space become creative to generate new attitudes, new constructive behavior, new experiences, and positive feelings. So take the first step and click on the buy button now and download your meditation or listen to it online. These meditations normally cost $12, but now, for a limited time only, I'm offering them for $7 each. And believe me, each one of them is very much worth the investment. But I have something special for you. More importantly, I invite you to take advantage of a free consultation with me. Just write me an email. My email is ginger@gingerspark.org, and in your email, you can explain your personal challenge to me, the personal issue that you're currently facing. What seems to be an unsolvable, insurmountable problem? When you share your issues and your challenges with me, I can offer you some simple, creative, and constructive ways. I'm going to give you steps and tools how you can get through this confusion and never-ending situation. Just remember, this consultation is free and no obligation whatsoever. And it's for a limited time only, so do take advantage of it. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love to hear from you. And please believe in yourself and know that you hold the key to reach your inner strength and give rise to your inner wisdom to conquer any challenge that you might be facing. Thank you so much for watching. Much love, many blessings. This is Ginger Spark.